Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and we are back with more Baldur's Gate. Last one was pretty packed. We're in Chapter 7 now. And look at this, we did all of Chapter 6, which of course is a short one. That's, it's just Candlekeep. But we did do all of Candlekeep. Man, we've done a lot. And we have to figure out what comes next for us. Picked up a lot of great equipment. Need to go to a shop for sure. Can we tell what this is? Okay, no, not yet. We'll let her hang on to it, though. I think that's... Yeah, that and the Wand of Fear are the only unidentified items we still have. And check it out. Folks are leveling up. Our boy Jin here doesn't need too much more experience to become a level 8 Priest of Tyr. Khalid's at a little bit over 21. Jaheira catching up at less than 7,000. Imoen needs about 7,000. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all.
You have but to ask.
So I guess that our route is clear. At least in the short term, right? We've got to go back to Baldur's Gate. Somewhere along the way here, we're going to stop and grab some rest.
It shall be as you wish.
We should be used to this at this point, right? Stopping by the Friendly Arm Inn to catch our breath. That's what it's for. And so conveniently centrally located. So we've learned a lot. Spoilers, if you weren't here for the last episode, of course you can find that on our YouTube channel. If you're already watching on YouTube after I've uploaded this to the playlist, well, there is a whole playlist that's got all of these streams on it. So you can catch up on any that you may not have been around for. I need some ale, random NPC. Let's have some Evermead. Phew, goodness. Hey, look at this. We're finally hearing good things about ourselves. Did you hear about the heroes of Nashkel? Some good folk, mercenaries, it said, came down and solved all that town's problems. I hope they weren't helping just because of the money. No, we were not.
You close your eyes tonight, and visions of Candlekeep swim into view. As you pass through the gates of the Citadel, there is a flash of memory, and you are a child of only a few seasons once more. At your side is Gorion, gray-haired even all those years ago. How old must he have been to age so little in the time since? Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrond, the keeper of the tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion seldom raised his voice, though you did not care to listen to the discussions at your previous stops either. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulrond storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers, but mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
Well, there we go. Another one of those strange dreams. Well, now, however, ta-da, look at this. A new special ability for Generic. Wonderful. We can now cast Draw Upon Holy Might once per day. Love it. Now these dreams make a little more sense, perhaps. You remember the previous nightmares that we've had, those previous visions. Yeah, it's a very strange way of reading. When he's just like, it's just so flat and monotone. There is like no emotion in his voice whatsoever. It's a very odd read. But anyway, in previous nightmares or previous visions, we keep seeing strange things. Usually we're being confronted with a choice. We're trying to be forced or encouraged to commit violence, to kill someone, to smash our enemies and our adversaries. And we keep choosing not to do that. We keep choosing mercy. We keep choosing lenience. We keep choosing forgiveness and compassion and overcoming. And this horrible voice keeps telling us, you will learn. So now we know a little bit more about why we're having these dreams and what they represent. Perhaps why the subject matter within them takes the form that it does. And maybe even who that voice is, because of course we have learned that from this note that was left in Gorian's room, that Generic is the son of Baal, the dead god of murder. So that's a little rough, right?
It shall be as you wish.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
So yeah, that continues to be the case. Just kind of, It's like, dear old dad is, not quite as dead, perhaps, as we would like to think that he is. But of course, that's how it is with gods, right? Once a god, always a god, even dead. Gods die differently than mortals, too. So, Okay, don't need anything else here. He doesn't have anything to sell us that we need. So, oh, wait. There is something that we need. Open container. Here we go. We need to sell all of these because we are now carrying so many things in our gem bag that we can't put anything else in there, so we probably should stop doing that. It's going to add up to a lot, though. Yeah, he's just sleeping. He's just taking a nap. I will wait a little bit longer to fully elaborate on Baal's plan, because you might remember that Gorian was like, I don't know why he did this, but he had a bunch of kids with mortals for some reason, and they're all sowing chaos in their wake. I'm actually going to keep that. That's what they do, right? Look at that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, folks. Throwing axe +2. Ooh, nice. Returns to the wielder's hand when thrown. Yeah, so we've got unlimited throwing axes. Well, that's cool. Let's see. We have, what is this? We've got Varskona. We've got the Harrower. We've got Kondar, which is bonus versus shapeshifters. We have the Deadshot. He's our axe guy, though, so if he's not going to use this, he almost never ranged attacks anyway, so probably we can go ahead and sell this. I'm thinking 16 charges on that, not bad. And that leaves this. Can identify that as well, and then go ahead and sell it, because fear is one of those, like, yeah, let's maybe not. It just makes things harder, in my opinion. Okay, we'll sell these, we'll sell these, sell that, and we'll sell this throwing axe +2. I do love a returning throwing weapon, but it's 1d6 +3 damage, +2 to hit, speed factor 2. That part's not bad. But we just don't have anybody who's gonna use it. Because our two ranged attackers, Dinahir can't use it, Imawin can't use it, and our other characters here who can use axes, especially Khalid, who actually is proficient in them, is not doing so. So, now, do we have any other spells that she can't use? There's Vocalize, and then we have Wraith Form. Does she know Hold Undead? I think she does. That's 3rd level. Yes, she does. Okay. Now, so as not to waste a potion, I'm going to double check here. Oop. After I save it. Let's get out a Potion of Genius. Here we go. We have a couple. So, we'll go ahead and sell that wand because we don't need it. We're not going to use it. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that would make her intelligence 22 temporarily. Okay, Vocalize. Okay, and she can now learn it. Well, that's kind of a shame, because here I was thinking that raising it up to the level that it's at without the potion was going to be enough, and apparently I was wrong. We need to go up higher. So we need more intelligence for her. Well, when she unlocks 5th level spells, we now have some, though. Animate Dead, Cloud Kill, Cone of Cold, Shadow Door, Sunfire. We also have... Where did Wraith Form go? Was it 2nd level? 3rd level. That's not too bad, except that you get to the bottom here. Like, you get a bunch of damage resistance and stuff like that, and then it's like, oh, while in Wraith form, you can't cast spells. Gee. Thanks. Okay. Alright, well, since that worked, and we have another Potion of Genius and can get more, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Okay, so we're rested, we're just about at full HP. And we have nothing else that we really need to do right now other than, identify some more of these. So, we need to decide what we're going to do next.
As directed.
Oh, here.
It shall be as you wish.
No. I'm clicking all over the place. Go. So, what do we do next? Folks, do you want to go straight back to Baldur's Gate? Is that what's happening? I hate that she still can't identify these, like, on lore alone. So yeah, that's where the main story quest is going to send us next, that wants us to go back to Baldur's Gate. I think we're out of spells. Yep. That's fine. We have 3 more items. We'll rest one more time. There's not much else to do because we've already done everything else, I think. So probably best to just head straight there. Oop. There we go, that one stacks. Okay. Got everybody. Everyone's at full health. Everyone has full spells. Except for Denna here's identify spells. No harm done there.
You have but to ask.
Alright, that's our housekeeping done with. We shall dispense. Hurry up, folks. Khalid's outrunning you. There they go. We also have not yet been to Ulgoth's Beard. And we have not yet gone to Durlag's Tower down here. Now, I mentioned before that Durlag's Tower is like a really rough dungeon. It's got a lot of high-level enemies and traps in it. And you saw some of those things when we were in Baldur's Gate, because we went into like a wizard's house where it was full of helmed horrors and like possessed armor, stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're going to be facing in Durlag's Tower, except that's all of it. Like it's all that, but you know, all kinds of powerful magic items and stuff like that as well. Now, I should say we're in chapter 7. We're more than halfway through the vanilla base game, right? So there are how many chapters are there? Actually, I think chapter 7 might be the last chapter, maybe. I have to look that up and verify it. I think chapter 7 may be the final one. And so, you know, before we go back to Baldur's Gate, there are things that we may or may not want to check out. So, would you like to take a look at Ulgoth's Beard and maybe consider we'll go to, you know, Durlag's Tower finally before we head back to Baldur's Gate, because it's kind of like now is the time if we're gonna do it. So obviously we want to do everything that we can before we finish the game. So this is from the original expansion pack, which is Tales of the Sword Coast. And there's a lot of expansion, like quests and things that take place there. So Durlag's Tower, we can go there anytime we want. But I think there's a quest in Ulgoth's Beard that has to do with Durlag's Tower. I think that sounds right. So, all right, well, let's head this way then. Whoop. Okay, well, there's a lot here. Goodness gracious. The village of Ulgoth's Beard lies on the banks of the river Kionthar, just upstream from Baldur's Gate and the open sea beyond. This farm-dotted countryside is usually a peaceful haven from the turmoil of the Sword Coast, although of late the same cannot be said of Ulgoth's Beard itself. The simple fishing village has become the source of many a rumor in recent days. Rumors of an ancient cult risen again, unsubstantiated tales of a murderous creature stalking the night, and a talk of strange goings-on in the house of Shandalar, the powerful and eccentric mage who makes his home in the normally sleepy village. You have also heard with certainty that tours of the fabled Durlag's Tower operate from Ulgoth's Beard, and that it is truly a place where adventurers can test their mettle. Perhaps such a test will better prepare you to fight the darkness that threatens to destroy the Sword Coast, and you with it. So that's a lot, and I don't know how we found all of that out,
It shall
like
be
just
as
by
you wish.
walking in, but... Okay. Find the edges here. Light everything up before we get started. I don't remember if there are any quests around the edges or not. Most of the content's going to be like, you know, inside the fence. So yeah, this is expansion content, but if we go back into Baldur's Gate with the experience points and the treasure and stuff like that we will earn from this, then that's better than doing it afterwards, in my opinion. Okay, so this is the last chapter. There we go. Thank you for looking that up, Crow. So now you know. Hello, Dushai. Talk to them first. So that settles that. I'm glad we came here first then.
Your acquaintance I am glad to have made.
I'm trying to meditate, adventurer. Come and see me later. Sure. Oh, wait. What's in here? Anything? Nothing. Alright, fine. It's Ike.
Step right up, step right up.
Step right up, folks, and hear the tale of dread placed before thee. Join with me as I, adventurer extraordinaire Ike Cascadion Vendar, lead yet another group of brave souls through the very seat of danger in the realms. To Durlag's Tower we shall go and witness the perils that have taken the lives of hundreds of courageous men and women. See the horror of the treacherous traps. Feel the presence of the long languishing dead. Marvel at the wondrous wealth buried below. Not for the weak of spirit, as I will not be held accountable for any heart failure during or after our expedition. Step up, one at a time. Ah, good people of noble blood who would throw down the gauntlet in the face of chance. Come see the lengths a man must go to protect what's his. A special package deal of 60 gold for your entire group, not that you would need a discount. Well, let's explore a little more first. Met a blustering loud offering tours of Durlag's Tower. Seems he aims to make a tourist attraction of the Death Trap. He will be available if we change our mind. Oh, it's Chandelar. Hello. I know of you. You are of an odd countenance. And I can count pretty darn high, too. I have need of you. What say you to this? I don't know what to say. I don't know what you intend. Yeah. Strange wizards coming up and making bad jokes. Probably we need a little more information, right? So yes, speak your mind, and then I will decide. Sensible. You may truly be as you appear, but I still must test to assure your nature. I would ask a task of you that you retrieve an item I lost some time ago. You will be sent from this place to another place, and when you have succeeded, you will be allowed to return. Simple enough in my mind, though most things are these days. The item is a cloak I have misplaced. Your retrieving it will ease the burden of a busy evening. What say you? Well, let's see. Why do you need me for this task when you seem more than capable? This is one of those, if you were here for my Icewind Dale playthrough, Tales of the Sword Coast is a bit like Trials of the Lure Master, where the expansion pack sends you to other places, various different places, and you have to, like, do a thing there before you come back. So it's a series of, like, disconnected quests that all have you going to and from Ulgoth's Beard. So we haven't fully explored the town yet. I think if we agree, then he just goes ahead and sends us and teleports us there. I don't think we have a chance to do anything else. So let's see. So why do you need me for this task when you seem more than capable? Yeah, very quest of the day. I have other things that call my attention, so it is more convenient that you go. Besides, I know you not, and this serves as a good measure of you. Already I know you are more interested in the why and not so much the profit. Will you do this? Okay, let's see. We need time to prepare. Now, do not take long. This task needs attention soon. Well, that's fine, but we want to talk to people.
Funny looking.
Oh, my mama is Mistress Mallory, the most respected citizen in Ulgoth's beard. Is she? Is she? I don't believe you. Oh, we can go over there, but we can't get there from here. Hello, chicken. Everyone say hello to chicken. And to chicken's fin horse. Okay, this is... What's his name? Delsferftanian.
Blast it thrice over. I am through with it, I am so. 'Tis no living left here, none.
Likely not, but can I help you? Please be quick, as I close forever tonight, I do.
Good merchant. What is your worry? You seem troubled.
Yeah, you all nice now, but no gold, right? 'Tis same all day, every day, night too sometimes. Nice people come look and say nice, and leave. I lose patience for the nice. To look at pretty, to hold, but don't buy a suffering thing. You here to buy, you just to say nice and leave.
Why are you closing up? Surely it's not because of your happy demeanor. So what do you deal in, merchant?
I sell the small and shinies for the tourists in the Durleg's Tower, but there are none now there. Bandits on the roads keep the people off and away, so I'm stuck with all this stock I am. Ward tokens I have of all shapes and size. Some I found by Elven Ruin, and some I made myself, Or maybe some good, or maybe all bad, but don't they all look pretty? I tell you what, I will. I'll sell you everything I have, you buy, for a low price of 500 gold is all. Then I go home where they appreciate a bauble shine. Buy or no and walk the walk.
What an interesting way of talking. Well, I mean, we have so much money. We can hardly, like, not buy this, I think. So you have a deal and done. Oh, hell, now I'm doing it.
Good and done. Now take it all and get out so I can pack and go. 'Tis enough of my time in this place gone and lost from me.
Okay. I have bought Delsferftanian's entire stock, if only to get him to shut up. Inventory full. Item dropped on ground. Oh, it's another scroll case. Y'all. Oh my god, another scroll case. I can't believe it. Well, look at this. Look how much inventory space we're about to get back. Oh my god. I either forgot that he had this or did not know. I don't think that I didn't know. It might be enhanced edition content that they added this to him. Oh, scroll case full, is it? Okay. Sure. Alright, whatever. Well, so now we have a second scroll case for Denna here. And let's see. 23,150. Okay. She now has a lower carrying capacity than Khalid. So we will let her continue to carry the scrolls that won't fit in the case. And as we go through and try to use these. But now Denny here has that. Wonderful. Okay, so let's see. A silver ring. Onyx ring. Silver necklace. Oh, no. Now, wait a second. Wait a second. Is this over here, Wardstone? Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. That's our scroll case. Oh, it is. That's our scroll case. Wow. I got so excited. I got so excited. These are our scrolls, too. It forced those first two items out on the ground to make sure that we could get the ward stones into our inventory. That's why I didn't remember him having a scroll case in his inventory, because he fucking doesn't. Wow, fuck you, game. Fuck off out of here. Alright. Okay, sure. Generic looking dwarven rune wardstone. Could have any number of functions. Yeah, I suppose it could. Okay, well. Okay. I'm so tempted to just hit him with a lightning bolt now. Revenge! Vengeance is ours. Oh, great, and for whatever reason the water is doing that thing again. I apologize. Try not to look directly at it. Come on. Come on, generic. Nothing. Nothing.
Away with you, beggar.
A pleasant day to all. My name is Fenris Boulon. I am honored to have you speak with me. How may I be of assistance? Well, I don't care that you are Fenris Boulon. You are obviously no one of importance. No. This is the only interesting thing you can really say to him. I'm pleased to meet you. Have you gone on the tour of Durlag's Tower? Oh, indeed I have. It was a wonderful tour, although somewhat steep in price. Oh, why do you ask? Perhaps you are entertaining thoughts of following in my footsteps? Well, we thought that you might find the time to share some of your knowledge of the tower and of the tour. Ooh. So here we go, a little bit of lore on Durlag's Tower. We've heard some about it, but not a lot. The tale of that ill-fated tower is a fascinating one. A Durlag troll killer, a great dwarven hero, built the tower. Over a long and successful career, Durlag amassed a great hoard of treasure. Rumors spoke of rooms full of gems and a great hall strewn with dusty heaps of gold coins. With the aid of hired dwarves, Durlag dug many chambers and passages in the tower and raised the lone tower above it, planning it as a seat where he could found a dwarven community and grow old in peace, surrounded by happy, prosperous kin. Instead, doppelgangers, organized and aided by foul mind flayers, slew and impersonated Durlag's companions. After the shocked dwarf discovered the first impersonation, he was attacked by all the others and spent a terror-filled 10-day frantically fighting through his own fortress, chased by monsters who wore familiar forms, but sought his death. An unfortunate and relatable tale. In the end, alone and victorious, he was powerless to stop the fleeing Illithids. Fearful they'd return, Durlag hired the finest craftfolk he could find and began to rebuild his tower and the tor beneath as an elaborate succession of traps, magical wards, secret passages, sliding prison chambers, and triggered weapons. For several centuries, things went on like this as the increasingly eccentric Durlag lived on fungi and, it is cruelly whispered, the bodies of intruders. At length he died, and presumably his bones still lie in some inner room guarded by thousands of deadly traps. After having seen the first few rooms of the tower myself, I can say that it must be as dangerous as the legends portend. It is a fascinating place to visit, and I strongly recommend that you take a tour. I must be off now. Farewell, and enjoy the tour.
Okay, so there we go. Hero killed the beast but was driven mad in the process. Unfortunate. A sad tale indeed. This tower has long been deserted and there is nothing but rubble within. Rubble, you say? I hate that flash. Why does it do that? I don't know. So yeah, a lot of this points you at Durlag's tower. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, when I first got Baldur's Gate, it was right after Tales of the Sword Coast had come out. And so I got them in, like, a boxed set. Which means I have never played just vanilla Baldur's Gate without the Tales of the Sword Coast expansion. Because my original copy of Baldur's Gate came with it. So, I actually don't know if Durlag's Tower is vanilla Baldur's Gate content, or if it was added in Tales of the Sword Coast, and that's why so much stuff here in Ulgoth's Beard points towards it. So I don't know if Tales of the Sword Coast just gave you more to do with Durlag's Tower, or if it didn't exist until the expansion content, and just it was not in the vanilla game. I actually don't know that.
I must be speaking to you. Listen, please.
It's Mendas. Hello, friends. It is a pleasure meeting you. You are heroes for Sword Coast. I am a long way to meet you. I am Mendas of Waterdeep, a quester of small truth in this land. I am in need of favor from you. I have money for pay and a big heart for friendship. Can you help a gentle fellow in search for knowledge?
Already an interesting character. So a Waterdavian with a strange accent here on a quest for small truths. Is it? Okay, that makes sense. And that would explain why both A, it's such high-level content, because it's meant to be done after you have finished the rest of the game and give you something to do with that high-level character. And B, why so much stuff in Ulgoth's Beard points you towards it. Because I was thinking, it'd be totally reasonable if it was already just really high-level content, and then Ulgoth's Beard pointed you that way in case you had missed it, or gave you more stuff to do with it other than it just, like, maybe they're adding lore instead of it just being a random high-level dungeon. But if it is expansion content, then that makes a lot more sense why the two are linked. So what do you think? Shall we help Mendos? Yes, I think knowledge is a worthy pursuit, my friend. I will help you if I can. You grew up in Candlekeep, of course.
Tragic things are happening in this unfair, world. The men with power, they hurt the men with none. They destroy things that teach us better life. I tell you true, it would be better if these men were not born. This Merchants League, these bad men, they find the island to the west. The island has a broken ship and, a shipwreck. A very old shipwreck, they say.
How did the Merchants League discover this island?
They sail to New World and a big storm blow them north. The sailors can control boat and it almost crash on island rocks. It is very stormy, but they can see the old wrecked ship. They come back to Baldur's Gate and sell sea chart to Merchants League counting house. A pox upon them.
Interesting. Now, of course, we saw the Merchants League counting house, but we didn't go inside. I don't think it's one of the few places in Baldur's Gate that we did not actually visit the interior. So, why is the Merchants League interested in an island in the middle of nowhere? What does it boast besides dangerous shores and a rotting ship?
These merchant men are greedy. They want island and ship. May their bones rot in nine hells. The merchants want treasures from the New World. The trackless sea is very wide, so Merchants League ships must stop for supplies. They would stop at Evermeet, but Elf Place is north, too much. Only place to stop is Sundra on Lantan, but fees are very expensive. Merchantmen lose money too much in Sundra. The merchant sailors see more than shipwreck on island. They see big harbor also. They want to turn this harbor into new stop for ships from Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so what does this matter to you? And yeah, there's some horror stories. There's the whole very, like, colonialist storyline that goes with the New World. And the people of Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep sending ships over there, and, like, it's not great.
I am a man of science. Merchants League men are moved only by greed. They will destroy knowledge I need from the ship in their lust for wealth and trade advantage. Curse their black hearts.
Okay, what knowledge are you talking about?
The Merchants League sailors see markings on the ship. The shipwreck, hero, is Balduran's. These men, they think that Balduran had much treasure on his final voyage. Maybe this true, but ship also has many artifacts. These things hold knowledge of Balduran's fate. I wish to recover the ship's logbook. I will solve the mystery of Balduran's final voyage. The Merchants League will destroy my artifacts to get treasure. This must not happen. If you help me, I get things precious to me. You get treasure. Merchant men get nothing. You will help, yes?
Well, what do you think? Does this sound like a noble end to the lot of you? Shall we help Mindos? Shall we take on this quest? Because, I mean, that sounds pretty good to me, right? We get to slow down and stymie the colonization or invasion of this new world, right? We get to preserve knowledge. And you may remember Balduran, we found his helmet hidden in Baldur's Gate. Balduran, of course, is the founder of Baldur's Gate and a legendary adventurer. So, if his ship wrecked, then knowing why, knowing what happened, what he was carrying and stuff like that, that could be pretty cool. On the other hand, we're kind of friends with the Merchants League. We did do some quests for them. But, like, how emotionally invested are we, right? Because the quests we did for the Merchants League were like, they were being infiltrated by doppelgangers working for the Iron Throne who were trying to plow them under so that the Iron Throne could take over, and, you know, like, it benefited everybody to stop that. Yeah, I think it sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me, so we do love knowledge. All right, we will help, Mindos.
I charter boat forthwith. There's a small problem, though. These men that find island, they keep the sea charts locked up. In Baldur's Gate, there is a building in northeast of city called Merchants League Counting House. To find it, just go northeast from Elfsong Tavern. The sea charts, they are in there. Most likely, captain of ship will have them. I don't know such things as chart retrieval, but you are hero, and it is no problem for heroes. There might be small danger, so I give you some gold for the charts. I will wait for you here.
Okay. So,
please hurry, friends. I need charts soon. Merchants prepare ships as we speak.
All right.
I shall attend to it.
That's why we did not go into the counting house. It is because there's a quest attached. Oh, and look here. This random guy immediately comes up to us.
Hello, mate. Callahan I be, scourge of fish in the seven seas. I ain't seen ye before. New ye be?
Uh-huh. Let's see. Watch where you stick your nose. Arr, mate, born and raised in the beard I be, got brine in me blood and a sea chanty on me breath. Well, he's gonna know better than that, I think. Verily, I am here to meet a gentleman scholar by the name of Mindos. Maybe we shouldn't tell him that right away. We'll just say, no, it's my first visit to lovely Ulgoth's beard, situated on the lovely Sword Coast, a short carriage ride from downtown Baldur's Gate.
A silver tongue ye have. The beard is lovely as a mule's ass, and it smells like a 10-day fish.
Welcome all. May the fleas be kind and the ladies kinder. Okay, well, Thank you, good sir. It is nothing. You look a mite floundered, mates. Can I be of assistance? Nay, filthy one, I can do well without your help. Shall we mention Mendos? Perhaps? It keeps coming up. Why, you may wonder. Mendos, eh? He's a grim sort, ne'er a kind word or a how's your auntie? Well, I assume that you know him. Perhaps you could share your perceptions of the fellow. I've known him for as long as he's been in the beard. But I'm ever better with a little gold in me palm. Really? I see. Well, we are disgustingly rich, so will 20 suffice? It will. Mendas came to the beard this season past. Bought old Svensson's place, he did. Claimed to be from Waterdeep, but I known fellas from the City of Splendors, and they can speak their common tongue as good as I done. So as well as you do, you mean? Nay, better. Wherever he's from, Mendas don't like to mix with us common folk. He keeps to himself in his house for the most part. He leaves for a few days every month, is all. 'Tis all I be knowing, I'm afraid. I see. Well, my thanks, Callahan. You've been very helpful, and may the fish always bite for you. 'Tis the least a lad could do. Good day to you all.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, so Callahan says he doesn't have a Waterdavian accent. He must be from somewhere else. Well, we already knew that. So we paid 20 gold for generic to learn something that the rest of us already knew. Which is fine, because, I mean, you can't do anything with it if you... if your character doesn't know, right? What's in here?
It shall be as you wish.
Hello? I think this might be Chandelar's house. Maybe. It doesn't matter because there's nothing here. It looks like a shop.
It shall be as you wish.
I honestly don't remember.
You have but to ask.
Ooh, hello. She shouldn't have line of sight to Imowen from over there, so... Anything good? Ooh, 2 floor cash.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Thorella.
What's your tale?
Greetings, adventurers. You must excuse me if I've never a happy word to share this day. There's been a loss in the family, you see.
Oh, goodness. Is there anything we could do to help?
Unless you wish to search for my errant son, then no.
Oh, well, sure. We do stuff like that all the time.
I have, or perhaps I should say had, a son named Dalton. He fell in with a crew of adventurers from Waterdeep. Dalton was always obsessed with the idea of being a hero. Alas, he has neither the brains nor the ability. Such is a mother's lot in life, however, to watch her children perform acts of idiocy, despite her warnings or concerns. My poor boy took these acts of idiocy to the extreme. He and his thick-skulled cohorts took it upon themselves to plumb the depths of Durlag's tower. They bought a ward token from that shyster Gulkin and made ready to leave. Though I begged and cried, Dalton still insisted on going. The band never returned. I fear that they were destroyed by the mad dwarf's machinations. That is the tale, sad but true.
All right, well, we know we're going to go to Durlag's tower, right? So we'll see if Dalton is in there. We'll find him.
Thank you so much. Such kindness from strangers is unheard of in this harsh life. I will await Dalton's return with breathless anticipation.
It shall be as you wish.
Couple more houses to explore here. Oop, this has a Ulgoth's Beard Inn. Okay, we'll go there last then.
I've done had enough of this.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
What's in here? Hello. There we go.
You have but to ask.
Commoner. And nothing.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Fair enough.
You're a queer fellow.
There we go.
This way.
Oh, we're halfway through a stream tonight before she
I shall
said
attend
it.
to it in a trice. You have but to ask.
Anyone in here? Okay, well, if there's literally nobody, like,
I've done had enough of this.
we have to at least see what's in here, right? There's nobody to watch us at all. Well, that almost pays for, what's his name? History of all. Okay. For Callahan.
I shall attend to it in a
Are
trice.
those stairs?
I'm gone.
It looks like there should be stairs there, doesn't it? I'm checking for a secret door.
Thy decency is refreshing. So many we meet are lacking.
She says this immediately after we rob an empty house. Okay, well, if there is a secret door there, then Imoen can't find it.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish. It shall be as you wish.
Okay. Alright, well, let's ask Chandelar here about his missing cloak.
You are on your way then. When you have located my cloak, return to where you arrived, and this ward token will affect your release. Your passage back. Off you go now.
Your release. Hello. You've been teleported by Chandelar far up north on an island lost within the ice flows of the Northern Ocean. Oh boy, this is the whole island, so... Hello, Polar Bear.
It shall be as you wish.
Polar Bear don't give a fuck. Well. Let us save. Oh, I forgot to go to the inn. That's fine. We didn't really need to go. Uh-oh. Enemy sighted. Look at this. Immediately. Love that. Bane casts minor glow of invulnerability on themselves. So did Deskill. They're both shielded. Andrus, protected from normal missiles. Like, dang, bruh.
That called?
Look at this, just immediately.
It shall be as you wish.
Okay, we'll make them come to us.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay, there we go. Let's do... cast some protective spells of our own. Since they're all in here. Bolt, Cloud Kill, Glitter Dust, Web. Spell Magic. Protection from Petrification. Probably don't need that. Haste. This is... okay, Ghost Armor. Probably not bad to have that on. Because I think... are we out of... we have Shield, but I think we're out of Armor Scrolls. We'll have to check. As our Scorcher. Protection from Evil. There's one of Ghost Armor as well. Okay, we'll use this one then, since we have another one. Oops. go. Because ghost armor lasts for an hour. Okay, so we have 1 protection from cold. Last 12 rounds only affects 1 creature, though. In that case, let's save that. Oh, we have another ward stone. I'm going to give that to her so that she's got both of the unidentified ones. Okay.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
This is a whole map. Okay. Let's see where Bane and Deskiel and Andrus are. There we go. Well, well, well. I sense the ripples, and there you are, but you are something new. Tell me, friend, how come you to this place? Against my will and none too pleased about it. Who in blazes are you? Probably the same way you did. Why don't you tell me your story and see if it's the same as mine? Here to retrieve an item for a friend. Yeah, let's get a little more information out of him first. You are just the latest teleporting fool to be captured. This place seems a magnet of sorts. If you are powerful enough to transport without error across an ocean, you are apparently of sufficient power to be caught and dragged here. It is the very place that does it. Seems to ensnare the energy. Needless to say, leaving the island by magical means seems entirely impossible. You will get used to seabird eggs if you wish to survive. Indeed. Well, who constructed such a place? Why? I don't know an answer to either question. It could be a joke of the gods, or a test, or both. It is hard to tell with gods. It could be a natural phenomenon. These tunnels certainly are not. Trapped mages may have fashioned them for shelter, however. There's little else to do here except plot, study, or go mad. I prefer to plot. On that note, if you'd be so kind as to strip down and give me what you are carrying, I would be ever so grateful. Wait, but why? Certainly we can come to some agreement. But why? I think I can overpower the pool of this place if I have enough magical energy. You may have items, or your very being may yield fuel. I care not which, and I am through talking. Okay, well. Doodly-doo.
I'll do my best.
Come on. Oh, there's another one. Oh. You're gonna teleport right in the middle of us, huh? That was a bad idea. Oh. Where'd that fireball come from? Okay, well. This Marcellus guy's gonna go down pretty quick. Uh-oh. There they all are. Love that for us. Come on.
No! No!
Oh, acid damage. Uh-oh. Imoen, come back here. Imoen, no. No, Imoen. Imoen, why are you like this? Okay. Sure. Well.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Love that for us.
As well as I can.
Oh, there he goes. Okay. So we can come to an agreement. let's see. Contagion. Let's do an ice storm.
How may I be of assistance?
We, oh. We're at it.
I shall attend to it with trouble.
Shahira, no. Come back. Okay, that guy's down. Good, that's a little better.
I shall attend to it with trouble.
Lol. Jin is the only one. There, that'll help. They are evil because Holy Smite worked on them, so that's what you get. Let's see, we have another one of those. Oh, Jahira hit him and he lost the spell. Wow.
It shall be as you wish. What is it this time?
Is he still the only character we can control? Okay, well. Better go up and punch this guy then. There we go. Hey. There, that's a little bit better. That is Vampiric Touch. There we go.
I feel so cold.
Oh. There they go. Okay, it finally wore off. Damn, y'all.
Yes?
Got a heal, but at least we got through it that time. This is expansion content, so of course
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
it is much tougher.
How may I be of assistance?
Full plate and packing steel.
Okay. Not really anything that we need, I don't think. I'm going to identify that mage robe just in case. We'll give these to Khalid and identify them later. They're kind of like gems, right? So... Okay, Traveler's Robe. That's what I thought. That's what I figured. Can she identify this without a spell? No, she cannot. Drat. Fine.
I've done had enough of this. Huh, you're a queer fellow.
Lol.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Okay, here we go. Inventory is full. Fine. There. Let's read this letter. The Journal of Andris of Eriabor. Okay, that's where he's from. Would that I had more paper to write upon, but much was burned in haste for warmth. Little there is to document anyway, and so I leave this small writ for any that might find my corpse, for that is the only way it shall part from me. Know that Andris does curse you for your life, and that should I return in some fell form, I will hunt you for the sheer spite of you seeing my decimated body. It's so mad. The business of that aside, I hope that you who read this have suffered the same fate as I, the indignity of this condition. With all the power at my fingers, I must huddle around a dung fire eating seal fat. Huh. The forces behind this place have no respect for my stature, my power. I have slain beasts thrice my size with a glance, and traveled as a bird over oceans. Here my magic is sucked to the earth, and I am held as others are. Some have escaped, and I swear I shall hunt them and take the power they must have. To do what I cannot, they must be great indeed. I curse them for leaving. I curse this place, and I curse that I have not the might to follow. Really? Okay. Need another... Let's see, there was a ghost armor in here. Okay. There. Man, I hate that. I was so excited that we had found a second scroll case. That's just... Man, I hate that. This is remove magic. I don't know if she can... She may already have it. I think it's... Yes, she does. Okay. The writing was... Yeah, there's a lot of cursing, huh? It was in cursive. Alright, well, let's suss this place out.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay, sure. Ooh, Emmeline got a critical hit immediately.
What you want?
She was done.
I'm gone.
Done.
Yes?
Hello.
Oh, I really
Clede's just like, nah, fam.
I've done had enough of this.
This is another one of those places where
How may I be of you have but to ask?
we kind of need to go slow, just like in the catacombs
I've done had
under
enough of this.
under Candlekeep. The Candlecombs? Anything, Emmeline? No. Okay. I don't actually know how many traps there are in this area.
What is it this? I shall attend
There may
to
not
it
be
in
many.
advance.
It may be mostly enemies.
I'm
Better
gone.
safe than sorry for sure. Hello, random polar bear. Are you a friend, polar bear? Did you just wander in from outside? Oh. Apparently not. Apparently you are an angry, bad polar bear.
All right. I always am.
Polar bear is bastard. Well, that's a
Shall be
shame.
as you wish.
Ah, well. It is what it is.
Tis this way.
Fucking
well inside.
lol.
Oh, must thou keep that rodent so close? Tis surely unclean.
We've gotten this dialogue before, but it's so funny that like I loaded it and immediately the game checked for that and did this for some reason.
I take no offense from your comments. You just don't understand the bond I have with Boo.
This way.
There we go. Yes, I was shocked when that happened. there anything? Nope. Okay.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
This way. Oh, ghost armor wore off. That's okay. It didn't actually do much. I kind of feel like it was wasted because she got hit by spells rather than physical attacks.
This way.
So we'll save the other one. Okay, we've already explored a pretty good portion, but the way that these small hallways fold in on themselves, it's going to be like... There's a lot. And Tellen is still wandering around. We saw that.
To it in a trice.
Casting protection from normal missiles and stuff.
I'm gone.
Oh, there's Garan. Newcomers, stop where you are. I have questions to pose to you, and you will answer them swiftly and accurately, or you will be killed. I will warn you now that I possess powerful magics, and will be able to discern almost any lie that you try to tell. Okay, well... I am Dinkelmus Littlelog, and I've come here in search of the Holy Groundhog. It's like, who are you exactly, and what are you doing on an ice island in the middle of the ocean? I am Garan, and I have been trapped on this infernal island ever since I tried to teleport from Maztica to Waterdeep. But it is not you who should be asking the questions. You have not answered my question yet. Answer now or suffer the consequences. What were you doing in Maztica? I told you that I asked the questions. Your stupidity will cost you dearly. Okay.
You're a queer fellow.
Lol.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
We didn't silence him in time, I don't think. Oh no, he was still kind of there.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes! Trask!
Oh man, rigid thinking. Ugh. This is the worst. It's just casting that and fear over and over. Okay, Denahir is the only one who is not confused or mind controlled. Let's, there. Let's do that. Let's do it again. And now, let's finish him off. Come on. Yep, come on. Come on.
I not survive.
Did we lose the spell? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
What you want?
There we go. Shakira is going to have to drink a potion.
My spleen!
Oh, my spleen. Oh, no.
Seeps out.
Denahir, honey. You need to cast that spell. Oh, he's got Sanctuary or something on. Okay, that's why.
I can, but try.
In that case, actually... There. That takes care of it.
I need aid. Let my hamster become whole.
There we go. Oh, Minsk has 1 hit point. At least he's just afraid and not mind controlled, so... Phew-wee. That is rough. That is rough. Guys, there we go.
I shall attend to
Jeez,
it in a
OP.
trice. What is it this time?
I love how he just had Ankegs with him. Somehow burrowing up out of the ground. Like, how? Alright. That was rough. What do we got? So we got remove magic, protection from normal missiles. We got mirror image. Ghost armor. Okay. That took quite a few fireballs. I'm actually going to give these scrolls of fireball over to her so that she can take advantage of those. But first, do we have any more healing? He's got some. Okay, let's first get Mince because he's got one fucking hit point. That's everything. So we've got 2 more Cure Light wounds. One on him. And
Evil round every corner.
one on Jaheira. Okay, now we're gonna have to try and rest. Whew. Okay, that helped. Let's rest again. There, that also helped. One more. That helped a lot. Okay.
Yes?
Now we'll manually heal a little bit. Because Denahir just does not have enough hit points to sit there like that.
Nature's servant away.
Let's do the Cure Medium Wounds on her. There we go. So he still has 2 Cure Light Wounds and a Cure Serious Wounds left. And Jaheira has her spells.
You have but to ask.
So I suppose that'll have to be it. Okay. Let's continue on.
I've done had enough of this.
Kuchol. Ooh, okay. Please don't kill me. Please, 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 please. Well. Kill you. Please don't kill us. Please, 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 please. No, relax, fella. We've no reason to harm you. Why are you here? You weren't sent to kill poor Kuchol. So you are Kuchol? In truth, we are here to kill you. No. We just came to find something. Are you not trapped here? I, Kuchol, the Scourge of Lacombe, the Ravisher of Cirque. Even with my fell powers, I cannot escape. Have you seen a cloak? A ward. Of course. Oh, my friends, I've been trapped here for too long, thinking my reputation. Kuchol, they'll say, what kind of mystical magic man are you? Then I'll say, it's not my fault, it's that stupid ice. And they'll say, you're a loser, Kuchol, a real fool if you catch my drift. Can't you see? My reputation? I must have that ward. I must escape. We need to leave ourselves. But it's so cold. Don't you see it's cold? Why does Kuchol bother with these wretches? Very well, I must have the ward.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Just immediately like, no.
You have but to ask.
Do. You coming, bruh? Oops. Had my finger on the wrong key.
I'll do my best.
Do. Got Shadow Door. Okay. Haha. I hate that that went through the wall on him. Oh my gosh. I was trying to move him over here and I just misclicked, and like that way it wouldn't hit anybody else, but sorry, it's just the two of them. We'll wait it out. Four of them just kind of like looking at each other like, there we go.
I've done had enough of this.
I can but try.
Try and fail. Oh, I hate that. See, he starts casting and then it's like, no. Like, it just goes through the wall. That is so not fair. Horror on Khalid. Uh-oh. Oh, he's getting it. He is going for it. Bye. Bye, Khalid. Woo! It's so funny because he's so fast. Yes, good. Go that way. Bruh, come on. You've got to calm down. We're so lucky he's not going up there. Also, we disarmed all these traps, which is good. Otherwise... Khalid, please. I'm begging you.
Choose your friends wisely. Not all are as trustworthy as Minsk and...
There we go.
Oh, I can, but
Mi
try.
hermano, come on. Alright. This loser cannot have that many spells left. Let's just go for it.
My blade will cut you down to size.
There we go. Okay. You're not too overburdened. No. Okay, good. That should be a wand of paralyzation, I believe.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Those might come in handy here, actually. We see somebody and then
I
immediately
care not.
paralyze them. I want to save some of those for Durlag's tower, though. It's a lot. I've uncovered a lot, so let's...
I shall attend to it in
keep
a
going.
I'm gone.
There can't be too many more assholes down here with us, right?
Good on you if you save the day.
Well, it looks like there might only be one more room.
I'm gone.
Really? Really? Okay.
What is it this? I shall attend to it in a trice.
God. Durlag's tower is going to be a beast. So, like, when she levels up, all of her points have got to go into find traps, apparently. I didn't want to do that, but I was hoping to split them up. But I think they're going to have to. Ha, she found that one. Can she find any
I shall
more?
attend to it in a trice.
Come on, Emmeline. You've been doing so well. I believe in you.
I've done had enough of this.
I know you can do this. I know you're better than this.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
There we go. Don't crowd her. Let her work.
You're a queer fellow.
Lol.
I've done had enough of this.
That last guy probably is up here, I'm guessing. Because where else would he be, right? We haven't found any secret doors, so this should be the end of it.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Unless this goes like this way and around, which it may. This is expansion stuff, so you have to be high level to come here, and I don't know it as well as some of the earlier game content. Aha. It does go back.
You have
Good.
but to
That actually
ask.
makes me feel better because there's a big chunk over here that's like not being used, and if that didn't go back there, and then
This way.
it would feel strange. It would feel like wasted space.
You have but to ask.
Oh, that's stupid. There we go. I need to keep them around the corner in case there's a straight line attack from a trap.
I'm gone.
Aha. I was literally clicking to move her again as she found it. You saw the green selection box, the bounding box. That's where the the camera like rubber banded over to where she was to center on her. As I was clicking the mouse, so like it dragged it and formed the box. So that was very lucky. That was good timing.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh, good.
I've done had enough of this.
I would be very surprised if that wasn't a lightning bolt so that it hit everyone coming down this way and then hit the corner and went down there. Because that's what I'd do. There's Tellin.
You've been here long?
Oh, No, and I don't don't intend to stay here long either. It's like, no, long enough. Though I can't say that I've seen you before. By what name shall I call you, friend?
You may call me Tellin Altruar, the shining light of Tethir, for once I was. Once I was. And you I shall call Buttercup, because I can and shall. Oh, you have a way out of here, don't you? I smell it on you.
Yes, I have a way out of here, but no, you won't have it by threat or tears. If you must have it, then you could have it from my corpse, old fool. Yeah, no, that's diabolical. You gotta do the layered traps, like, oof. So I do, but it comes with a price. There's a cloak I need to find, and many here who would see me and my master dead before they let it fall from their grubby hands. Follow me and be of some assistance in the battles. Perhaps I'll let you come with me when I go. No. Everyone here has tried to attack us so far. It says, oh, I was once the light of Tethir. Well, on the other hand, we don't want to give in and just murder people. What do you think? Shall we just tell him no? So you can pry it from our cold, dead fingers. And they will quickly grow cold in these caves, I think. Or shall we offer a compromise? Perhaps Tellin can come with us when we leave. If he doesn't get in our way. I legit don't remember what happens. I'm sure that he attacks you if you do this one. I don't know about the second one. I don't remember. It's been too long since I did it. And again, endgame content, it's like it is with many games. If there's an expansion or like DLC, I always remember that less well than just the base game. especially if it's higher level content, because you have to go through so much other game to get to that stuff. And so what that means is, if that makes any sense, you've played all of the other material up to that point more than you have played the expansion, I guess? Well, now I've made myself curious. Let's see what happens. You would? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Oh, but you could. Oh. No magic, though. I will save my magic in case you turn on me. But darts... Yes, I'll cast my darts into their very eyes, if it shall get me off this frigid rock.
It shall be as you wish.
I've done had enough of this.
Shahira, come back
what
here.
You want? I've done had enough of this.
Okay, let's see what happens. The absolute worst that happens is, you know, of course he betrays us, and then we defend ourselves.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yep.
He might be the last one down here. I think that he is.
I've done had enough of this.
Oop, hello.
As directed.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
This seems like a great place for a fireball. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. I did that to myself.
Now. Hello there. And you might be who? Another wayward spell slinger looking for a way out? Or just another power-hungry fool trying to force the doors from the wrong side? Tell me, warrior, why is it that whatever you seek is always in the last place you look?
Because you find it?
A common sense sensor in a place uncommon, where sense does not rule the day. You are looking for something here, something of power and value. I am sure I know just what it is, and for whom you seek it. I do not wish to relinquish it. What do you have to say to that?
How do you know these things of me?
The others here are like me, in that they do not understand this place. I doubt the place itself could tell its own purpose were it able to answer questions. Suffice it that I am not so quick to turn to desperation as the others, and I do not fear the unknown quite so much. If this place draws magical energies to it, and I am here at the center, then it draws magical energy to me by default. In time I will harness it, and in time I will leave. Already I know more of things here than any other. I can see things others cannot.
Okay, well, and what can you see? What is this place?
I see why you are here. I see that I have what you seek. I see that we must fight, and the victor shall leave. What is this place? Many things. Today it is a dueling pit. Tomorrow it will be a graveyard. Yesterday it was... what? I cannot say. If it is natural, it is an abomination. If it is divine, it is utterly cruel. We are all many things, including obtuse and unclear. Do what you will. If I win, I am released. If I lose, I am released.
Yes?
Oh boy. Okay, dimension doored, so let's get these wolves first. Oh, there we go. Let's...
You have but to
go. These wands are really doing great. Oop, we hit Khalid. Oh no. That's okay. We won very quickly, though. That went pretty well, considering how hard those other fights were. And the fact that I stepped into that one by accident.
I've done had enough of this.
Like an idiot.
Cool one, sir. Full plate and packing steel.
Anything else
I've
down
done
here?
Had enough of this.
Doesn't seem like it.
For the group.
Ooh, stone skin. Yes, good. Wonderful. That's a great spell if you're not familiar with it. Stone skin. It's an armor spell. So, yes, protects the wizard from physical attacks such as melee weapons and projectiles. For every 2 levels, an additional skin is gained upon casting. So, for example, a 10th level wizard would receive 5 skins, while a 20th level wizard would receive 10. For each skin the wizard possesses, the spell will stop 1 attack. So, basically what this means is any physical attack that hits you while you have stone skin on is just negated. It doesn't protect you from magic like Fireball. But it protects you from a certain number of physical attacks. So that's very cool. And Jaheira. Here we go. Chandelar's Cloak. Originally stolen from Chandelar by the powerful mage Semia, presumably for the powerful magics woven into the fabric. How it has come to be in your possession and the fate of Semia are complete mysteries and ones not likely to be solved. Much like the exact workings of the cloak, which would remain a mystery even to a powerful mage, usable only by Chandelar. And we have this letter. Deskiel's scroll. Scribble, 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 as every mage must do. These walls will hold your power fast unless I walk right through. A boat I bade from birch and bark, but burned I did at morn. Rather I gather in this held spot than suffer my hands get worn. Fools this place has, and many more to come. I will greet and take what will, and in the end, will I have all? Oh, I think so. I mock your prison, Ao, as though you would care to listen. Are you even behind the walls? I see your symbols in the sky, but others too. Mystra, goddess of magic, my magical maiden. Why do you treat your children so? Do you give the sparkle of magic only so it cannot be used? A lesson in humility for those on the verge of true power? Drop your robes and wands and staves, or forever be trapped with your self-importance and pride? Perhaps, but I will not shed what I have earned just to walk the skies again. I shall profit from this. I will play outside your rules. This place will bring it all to me in time, though I can't take it elsewhere. No, you can't take it with you, but you can stay with it and hold it tight. Perhaps with outside help. Bah, none but those who have learned can find this place again, and they will not interrupt the teaching. I will not bend. I will snap and strike back in time. Humility is so humiliating, and I will not suffer more. Power impotent is still preferable to power lost. Of course, perhaps the walls do not listen to such musings, and my writing is pointless. No matter, for tomorrow I shall wipe this clean and write anew. My verse gets better. One must have hobbies. So Mystra, of course, is the goddess of magic. Ao is a complicated entity. There are beings in the Dungeons and Dragons cosmology that are above the gods, because gods require worship to maintain their power and even their very existence, and if you stop worshiping them, they will dwindle and lose power, and eventually they can even die. Ao is what's called an overgod, so he's like one of the gods capital G. And the crystal sphere, or call it the local space around Toril, which is the world the Forgotten Realms happens on, is one of his charges. And people didn't even know AO existed, really, until the Time of Troubles, which is when he cast all of the gods down for abusing the rules and fighting with each other and stuff like that, and made them walk the earth as mortals. So he's tied to this story because he's the reason that Baal came down to Toril in the first place and came up with whatever his plan is for all of the Baal spawn, right? For having all of these children, these mortal children. AO does not need worship to continue existing or to maintain his power, and he's way more powerful than the other gods because he was able to just do that. Like, he just switched all their powers off and cast them down from the heavens and forced them to become mortal until they passed a test that he set for them. And he could just do stuff like that basically at will. And so after he revealed himself, of course, because people will worship anything if you give them half a chance, especially if they're intimidated by it, a cult sprang up that worships AO. But he doesn't respond to them, and he doesn't grant them spells, so you can't really be a cleric of AO. It's not possible. He just doesn't give you divine magic. He doesn't listen to you. He doesn't answer anybody who tries to contact him. He just ignores you. And it seems like his job is basically just to manage and administrate the other gods, but even some of them seemed surprised to find out that he existed. So, like, who knows, right? And a lot of that is still very mysterious and hasn't been fully explained, and they've never nailed down 100% of the lore around AO and if there are other gods like him and things like that. So there's a whole lot of that stuff you can dig into in Forgotten Realms lore and in D&D lore in general. Way too much to go into right here casually as we're actually playing a different game, as we're playing Baldur's Gate. So I will leave it there. But so, you know, the fact that he's mentioned here is kind of interesting. Oh, Lord, once again. Let's see. What's something we have one of, so we can just use it? Strength. Oh my god. I keep forgetting his backpack's full. Hate it. You need more inventory space in this game. Oh my gosh. This always happens to me. I always do this to myself. It's alright. Well, usually I play a wizard, so it's
I've done
it's
had
worse.
enough of this.
Okay, anything here? Doesn't seem like it.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a trice.
All right. Well,
This
we
group shows
passed
promise,
Chandelar's test. We got his cloak. Ah, and those stairs
Attend to it in a trice.
led back up to where we started. Interesting. So there you go. A dungeon that often gets easily overlooked.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Feel free to snag that for your next tabletop adventure. And let's see what Chandelar has to say.
You return. Excellent. And you are little the worse for wear in a relative sense.
Sure, old man. Yeah, no, it was fun and fine and easy and nobody got hurt.
An excellent measure of your worth, I think. You have proven yourself quite capable. I'll just relieve you of that item and be on my way.
Uh-huh. See, what was that place? There are people still trapped on that island. Well, I guess Tellin is still there, actually.
It is an odd place, to be sure. Teleportations are affected most drastically. In effect, trapping the occasional passing mage. Those that are there will find their way off in time.
Will they? Will they, though? I don't know about that.
Those that are not there anymore have found their own way off. I think you will agree that the ones that you met were not inclined to work together and effect their own release An excellent judge of character and a supposedly natural phenomenon, wouldn't you say? I must be off. Fare you well.
And he just nopes out. There we go. So he takes back the ward stone, and we get 500 experience points for that. Yay. Well, that's alright. It wasn't too bad, and we got plenty of experience for doing the whole thing.
Listen up a moment or two.
Oh, it's Hergen Stoneblade. And before we go any further, I should say, Tellin, he is... I don't really think he drops anything worth it. First of all, you can't take him with you when you leave the island. Like, you can say there are still people trapped on this island because Tellin is there, right? But you can't take him when you leave. If you talk to him after you have the cloak, then I think he attacks you. And he doesn't really do anything, like he just follows you around, you know. But he doesn't really drop anything great. So, like, killing him or not killing him, you know, instead of offering to take him with you, like, we didn't miss anything is basically, you know. So, a merry band of heroes ye be. Have I got the adventure that'll make ye learn for glory? I'm Hergen Stoneblade, presently residing in Citadel Adbar. Okay, what adventure? A glorious adventure indeed. You've heard of Durlag's Tower, mayhaps? Oh, yes, we have. It was haunted by me grandad's friend for a time. He went mad, you see. Durlag Trollkiller was a dwarven hero of great renown. Single-handedly slew many a dragon, he did. Me grandad was a good friend of Durlag's. They adventured together until me grandad's untimely death several centuries ago. Me grandad was slain by an evil demon, but Durlag survived. Durlag kept Soul Taker that had been me grandad's. He was going to send it to me mother, but he was betrayed. A sad tale, that. After Durlag built the tower, his family was replaced by doppelgangers. Durlag killed them all, but was driven mad by the act. He entrapped his tower heavily and forgot about me grandad's dagger. When I heard the story as a youth, I went to retrieve the dagger myself, but was driven back by Durlag's devious traps. If you be interested, I wish to hire you to retrieve me grandad's dagger, Soul Taker, me birthright. The tower has been penetrated somewhat by previous adventurers. I would think that the edge has been taken off of the danger. What say you? Well, again, we're gonna go there anyway, right? Yes, single-handedly facing dragons. Bearded dragons. That's what it is. So, sure, we'll find your dagger. Good fortune to you then. I shall await your return here. Okay, a family heirloom. There's Galkin.
It shall be as you wish.
Was mentioned earlier. That's the fellow who got Dalton to buy into the tours and go exploring. This looks like the twins' house back in Baldur's Gate. This is the same zone. They used it over again. Well, we couldn't help but talk to Hergen, but before we talk to Galkin, let's rest.
You want some whiskey?
Okay. Will you buy anything? Do you have anything to sell? Dart +1, darts of stunning. Acid arrow +1, arrow +2, bolt +1, bolt of lightning, bullet +2. Ooh, we do have some stuff. Check it out. Mental domination. She can't learn that. That's an enchantment spell. Defensive harmony, also enchantment. Protection from lightning. We need to identify that because we just rested. There we go. Now we can sell that. Let's identify this as well. Wand of Paralyzation. We probably don't need all of these. Maybe we can sell that one because we're not using them really. So this robe is a knave's robe. One of those ward stones was from Chandelar. Ooh, a wardstone forgery. Upon closer examine, what looks to be a wardstone now only appears to be a gem of mediocre value, with several symbols carved upon the outer edge. The forgery is excellent work and would fool all but the most diligent observer. Whereas this one actually seems to be legit. Okay. So let's see here. We need protection from lightning. Does she have that? That's level 4. I don't believe she does. No. Gotta double check before we buy it. So, protection from lightning. Remove curse, I believe we do have. This is enchantment. This is enchantment. This is illusion. And she does not have it. So let's buy a copy. And yeah, remove curse. It doesn't have a red box around it, so she can't learn it. She also doesn't have a green box around it, so that should mean that it's not in her spell book. Potion of Mirrored Eyes. Those are great because those give you resistance to gaze attacks. Cloak of Displacement, you say? Ooh. A magical item that causes subtle shifts in the image of its wearer. It has the power to actually shift an individual's image by as much as 6 inches in any direction from their actual location. Aside from being an effective defense in combat situations, it has also been the cause of serious eye strain amongst fellow party members. Cool, so +4 to AC versus missile attacks, and +2 to your saves versus death, breath, and wand. That's pretty cool. But look at this. Oh, bunch of stuff. Always staff. This finely crafted staff was among the spoils taken from the invaders of Durlag's tower. It is very deadly in combat, and was apparently the property of a spellcaster that enjoyed standing on the front lines. It appears to have a core of iron, yet it is comparable in weight to a normal weapon of its type. Part of the enchantment seems to come from the hide that strengthens the grip. Leather, no doubt made from a battle-ready creature of some sort. With the tastes and inclinations of the attackers of the tower well documented, the hide could be almost anything or anyone. So it's a +3 staff, which is an upgrade from what she's got, which means we're gonna buy it. The Cloak of Displacement we're gonna buy also. Let's see. The Captive Audience. This is a harp. We don't have a bard, so... But what this does is it casts Domination for 12 hours. Which is very powerful. The Sand Thief's Ring. It's a ring of invisibility. Check it out. Held by a master thief for the better part of a generation, this ring was put to bold use in the markets of Waterdeep. Working the crowd in broad daylight, the rogue would steal countless numbers of purses from nobles, replacing them with bags of sand, so the theft would go unnoticed. His identity was never known, but the name Sand Thief was cursed loudly in its stead. It is rumored he retired and now lives among the nobles he used to rob. Yay! Fighting capitalism. I don't know how many charges it has, but yeah, it casts invisibility on you when you use it. And the Greenstone Amulet. Deep green stone at the center of the amulet seems to shimmer with an iridescent light, almost as if it has a life of its own. Even without the powerful magics that are bestowed upon the amulet, it would be an extremely valuable addition to any collection. So, confers the wearer protection against charm, confusion, fear, domination, ESP, detect alignment, hold, stun, psionic, sleep, and feeble mind, much like the 8th level wizard spell Mind Blank. However, the protection effect uses 1 charge each time it is used and will only last for 1 turn. So, yeah, it wears down. Let's sell this leather armor, sell this wand of paralyzation, this wand of fear. Let's see, no alignment. Let's sell that. We don't need it. Traveler's robe, short sword, knave's robe. Let's It's all garbage. Grease, remove magic, protection. This is protection from evil. No alignment again. You don't buy bandit scalps, do you? No? Okay. And actually, you know what? We've been hanging on to these. I'm going to sell these Wands of Lightning, and the reason why is because Lightning Spell is so dangerous and tricky to use. I don't think we need to be carrying that around. Okay, cool. So let's give this to her. This is going to be a big upgrade. Oh, no, there. Because this is just a quarterstaff +1, so +1 to hit and damage, speed factor 3. This one is speed factor 1, so it's faster as well. There we go. That's pretty good for melee. She doesn't get into melee often, but... Why is it saying you can't learn that? Not usable by mage. What? Oh, shit. It's a priest spell. Okay, that's fucking stupid. Okay. I forgot about that, I guess. Alright, well, fine. We will just sell it back then. This, she can very well learn. Improved invisibility is better than regular invisibility because it is not broken when you cast a spell or make an attack. Now, who is not wearing a cloak? I think at this point, maybe everyone is wearing one. Yeah. Well, we don't really need that. She's not polymorphed into a wolf one time. I keep forgetting we have it, and like what's she gonna use it for? We also really don't need more than one Whisper of Silence either. So let's, because this is saving throws. Death, Breath, and Wand. I feel like this should actually go to a warrior. He's using the Nymph Cloak. Minsk is using the Whispers of Silence. So let's do this. Let's give the Cloak of Displacement to Minsk because his saving throws are not the best, and he has the worst armor class of our 4 frontliners. And then these Whispers of Silence... honestly, we can just sell. If we needed it that badly, you know, then we could come back here and buy it, and we would know where it's at. Where did I put that? Here we go. Sells for 500, and if we need to buy it back, it's only 820, so, like, whatever. Right? And he's not going to buy those Winter Wolf pelts, so I think that that's... kind of it. Alright, cool. And you'll see there's Minsk with the displacement on. He's like mirror imaged, see? Now let's talk to Gulkin.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
And then we will...
Take me over. Bah, your old name in it all.
And then we'll call it a night. You look a touch out of place here, you do. A person of the most particular tastes, eh? Slumming here because you like the finer things, but you want excitement and a bit of danger as well. Well, I've just the thing if you're willing. Have I piqued your interest? Sure. I've an adventurer's spirit in ye. No doubt you've heard of the labyrinth at Durlag's Tower, eh? I know she's been pillaged so often that fat nobles go there for picnics. Well, the tower has, but below are dungeons untouched. I've a token, a ward token to be sure, that gives entry to them. 'Tis yours, if you'll but settle my tab so I can leave this fine place with all my limbs intact. Uh-huh. Where did you get this? Like all things, it had an owner before me who does not have it now. 'Tis none of your affair what occurred in between. Shall you own it next, or no? And how much of the tab is at stake? Oh, 'tis but a meagre sum. I'm embarrassed I cannot cover it myself. 900 gold and I'm off the hook. What say, chum? 900 gold, right? 900 gold. Okay. Just a small sum. Well, so here is the thing about Galkin, right? And his ward token. So, you might remember, as I said before, Galkin is the guy that Thalara was complaining got her son Dalton, like talked him into going to Durlag's tower in the first place. Okay. So after we settle his tab, he will give us a ward stone. You cannot pickpocket it from him. So, like, we have to buy it if we want it. So that means if we want to get in there, it's like, like, we're gonna have to pay his tab. So, but that's the most interesting thing to me, right, old man, is like, what did he drink that cost 900 gold? But yeah, oh yeah, it's worth it to get into those dungeons. So we're going to have to, if we want to get the most out of Durlag's tower. Yeah, that's what he drank. A lot. All right. Oh, bless your kindness. I'm off to pay me bill before I suffer any more interest of either sort from the innkeep. Oh, by the by, well, I'm quite certain he could not find me here. The former owner of that little trinket may well be keeping an eye over Durlag way to see if he can spot someone using it. Just thought I'd pass along the warning since she did me this favor. I'm sure he'll listen to reason, though. So, why can I not save at this time? Okay, well, we saved before. I'm going to do my best to stop him.
I care not.
You point, I punch.
Because, there we go. We've got the ward stone. He is one of those people where you can kill him without any reputation lost. There we go. And we want to do this because
If none are better.
he drops the 900 gold.
What is it this time?
So there we go, see? No reputation lost. Ta-da! Galkin's Wardstone. Finished! Truly is a key for some door or other. With my luck, he stole it from Durlag himself or from some other powerful being. It's there. So the thing is, like, we don't want to engage in too much murder because we don't want to give in to the influence of Baal. Alright, we're trying to resist and to be good. That's what we've decided. But the game only tracks... Here we go. Our reputation. That's how it decides how evil you are, other than your alignment, you know. So, since you don't lose reputation for killing him, and he is putting us in a bind, there's no reason not to get our money back. Do we have a spell left? We don't. Okay, but we need to rest one more time anyway, so...
You have but to ask.
Doodly-doo. There we go. And now we have another runestone. Where's our other one? Does Khalid have it? Yes. There we go. And Imowen has the forgery. So there we go. And I don't remember, this is a generic Dwarven Wardstone. The one that we get from the merchant outside, I think might do the same thing. But technically we turned a profit on that because he was carrying 905 gold and we only gave him 900. So I don't know if we need 2 ward stones. I don't remember for sure, but we have them if we do. So there we go. Alright, so we still need to talk to Dushai and get something out of her, but we have a few more quests now, right? We need to go back to Baldur's Gate at some point, and we need to steal those charts for Mendas. We need to go to Durlag's Tower, and we need to find Dalton. We need to find Soul Taker. We need to take a tour, and we need to just explore the place, right? So, it's about that time. It is finally time that when we return next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the US, we're doing it. We're going to go to Durlag's Tower. We've put it off the entire game because it is really tough, and it is going to be a slog. It's going to take probably, I'd say very easily, it's going to take multiple streams to get through Durlag's Tower. I don't know how many. I'm not going to predict that, but it will take more than one. We're not going to get through it in a single sitting, even if I go over. So that's what we will be doing. Get hype, spread the word, and I'll see you back next Saturday for that. I'm going to go ahead and save it, and don't you forget as well that you don't have to wait until next Saturday to join me again, because my beautiful husband, Specific Pixel, will be back on Monday with more Legend of Dragoon. If you haven't been following that series, it's great. He's having a lot of fun, and that's a wonderful game that's very hard to find nowadays, because it hasn't been digitized. It hasn't been ported. So, like, the only realistic way to play it is if you have a 4-disc physical copy. So do tune in for that. And of course, all of that is over on our YouTube channel if you missed any episodes. And I didn't play any Titan Quest this week. As I said, I would not. I will be back this coming Thursday with more Titan Quest as we continue on through Atlantis and Immortal Throne content on legendary difficulty levels. So tune in for that as well. Don't forget to follow if you're not following on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a like and leave a comment about your love for Baldur's Gate, your experience with it, what party members you prefer to take along, who your most recent Ballspawn protagonist was when you played the game last, that kind of stuff. If you want to sub to our Twitch channel or pledge on our Patreon, all of our socials are linked down below, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. You can scroll down and find that, as well as where you can find Baldur's Gate for yourself to play it if you've never played it before, or if you want to play it again after taking a break. That'll be in the video description below on YouTube. And follow on Twitter for channel updates, because of course, like, I'm playing Titan Quest next Thursday, but the one after that, I'm not going to be playing it again. I have to skip another Thursday stream. So that's where you're going to get news like that. The fastest way to find that will be following our Twitter, along with things like, you know, shout outs, polls about what games are coming up, announcements about new series, and so on and so forth. So follow us on our socials, and find your way back to Twitch next Saturday for more of this. I'll see you then when Generic returns, and until that time, as always, thanks for playing.